Hi guys, this is the Bold and the Beautiful review. Okay, so now I'm going to start with Maya and Rick. They're at the cabin. They're sharing this beautiful moment, okay? They're saying, I love you, and those beautiful things. And Rick decides that it's time to propose. So he does. And Maya's just like, boop, boop, I have something to say. Okay? I need to tell you something. And Rick is just like, please, dolls, okay? I don't care about that secret. I don't care about this thing that you need to tell. Like, please, okay? I love you. You love me. Let's get married, okay? But Maya's just like, no, I really have to tell you this. But Rick is not letting her speak. So they end up having sex. Good job, Maya. Good job. And then after, they start talking about this secret again, and Maya's just like, no, it's not a secret. It's about who I am. I was just like, yeah, Maya. Good, yeah, Maya, please. Okay, everybody knows, including his mama. Okay, so I'm just, it is a secret. Okay. So she's like, I have to tell you, this is the story of the woman you love, okay? This is the story about how I became Maya. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Now, what I have to say about this is it's taking way too long. Okay, just hurry up, okay? I want this secret out. I want to stop talking about it. Please. But okay, what do we have? Okay, so I wanted to talk about before they got to the cabin, okay? So Brooke knows, and she told Maya, you know what, you better tell my son, okay, before he proposed, okay? I don't want to hear about you telling him that, no, you are a transgender woman after he proposed. I don't want that to happen. I want my child, my son, to know about this whole thing before he proposes to you, okay? And then Maya's just like, this is not your business, this is my life. And then afterwards, Maya talks to her friend, who's a transgender guy, I believe, and he also thinks that this is Maya's choice and decision, and this is not Brooke's place. And I feel like, excuse me, this is Rick's mama. Like, I understand Brooke. Like, this is her child, her son. She gave birth to him, and we all know that in soap world, okay, you give birth in an elevator, okay, and you're alone, or maybe you have your father-in-law, soon-to-be husband, there for you, and you're screaming, you're in pain. I gave birth to that child, okay, to that person over there. So no, I understand this is a sensitive subject, and Maya should be the one telling Rick about her situation. But if I feel, as a mom, if I feel that you might be manipulating my child into making a decision that he's not ready to make, then, like, if he's not, no, like, that's not okay. I'm not gonna let you manipulate my child into doing this. Okay, you're talking about, oh, I'm gonna wait after he proposes. That means that he's like, he has the ring, he's on one knee, and he's just like, what? No, blindsided by all this? No, I can't have that. So I understand Brooke, and I feel like, Maya, yeah, that is your life, but this is also Rick's life, and this is Rick's mom. Okay, she's been in his life for for all his life, okay? Like, she's been there for him. So it's like, no, she can't just let go and let you do whatever you need to do whenever you want to do it. Because what if Rick didn't propose to you? So she needs to keep that secret? Really? And then when Rick finds out, he's like, oh, Mom, you knew about it and you didn't tell me? And we all know Rick, okay? He's just all about the support. So he's going to be like, Mom, I trusted you and you were not there for me. You lied to me. You don't support me. You're never on my side. Okay? Like, no, we're not doing that. So I was just not agreeing with Maya and her friend. I think it's Nick. About Nick and Maya, I felt like their conversation was a little bit wrong. It felt like they were talking for the first time. Really, literally, like the first time. Maya asked Chris, "Oh, when did you tell Chris about you being transgender?" And I felt like, but hey, you should have asked that question to Chris a long time ago. Because you've been with Rick for a while, okay? I think she's been with Rick for a year and then they broke up, and like you never had that conversation with your transgender friend about when is the right time to tell your partner that you're transgender? Like, really? You've never had that conversation before? So 3 years later you're thinking about it? That is so freaking weird. Okay, I feel like the conversation should have been like Nick telling her that, you've waited a while. I told you this, okay? I told you it's better sooner than later. You didn't listen to me. So what are you going to do now? Like, do you really feel he's going to propose right now to you? Like, what's going to... So I felt like the conversation was, that was the right conversation to have. Not the one with, oh, when did you do this? As if she didn't talk to him for years and years. So I didn't understand that one. And I felt like Nick was giving her a good advice when it came to her not going to the cabin. I was just like, why are you going to Big Bear alone? No one is with you. What if Rick loses it? Okay, you're alone. And you know what happens to transgender women? They get beat up. You know the situation. So how come you decided it's okay to be alone with Rick? I don't care if you know him. I don't care if you love him. Okay, you know what they say about people that you love, okay? When you marry them and then when it's time to divorce them, you don't know the person who's in front of you. Okay? He's changed. He's not the man that I married. Okay? And this is a man who shot at his wife, okay? Not long ago. This is the man who schemed to get a company. Okay? Like, please, Maya, think about yourself. Think about your safety here. But she didn't care that much. She felt like she was safe with Riggs for some reason. So I hope she was right, because this could be really dangerous. I'm going to talk about Nicole and Wyatt, okay? Because, Nicole. Sometimes, like, I can see that she's 16, 17. Like, I can see that. She's really 17. Because how the hell are you going to say that to Wyatt? Was I right to trust you? I mean, only a few people know about this. So I expect you to shut your mouth, to not say anything like the others. I'm just like, wait a minute, Nicole. If you're asking the question, then you realize you made a mistake. Okay? Just, Nicole, please. And if a few people know, the secret is out. Pretty much. I mean, Carter knows, Ridge knows, Brooke knows, Eric knows. Like, come on now. Nicole, come on. Okay, then Wyatt, who's really smart, he said something about Carter. He said, Carter is Maya's ex, okay? I don't know anything about him, but maybe he'll want revenge. Which makes Nicole think that maybe if the secret is out, that Carter was the one who told on Maya and not Wyatt. But that was smart, Wyatt. You just, good. You're great. But then, Brooke and Rich come in the office, okay? And they're like, okay, Wyatt, did you tell your dad? Did you tell your dad? And Nicole is like, no, Wyatt wouldn't do that. I told him to not tell. I told him not to tell. He wouldn't do that. Okay, because I'm Nicole and we are in a sort of kind of not a relationship. So of course I can trust Wyatt. Wyatt. You can trust Wyatt. Wyatt Spencer. Really? Nicole? Come on now, girl. Please. Ah, that little girl. That was just so crazy to me. I was just like, but you don't know the guy. What do you know about Wyatt? Oh, his mama didn't tell him that his father was Bill Spencer. Ooh, what a big, huge secret. Okay? Nobody knew about that? Really, Nicole? You think you can trust Wyatt? A guy that you don't know anything about? Like, you guys had maybe like 4 dates? That's it. He can still drop you if he wants to. Okay? But okay. So then, Wyatt was vague a little bit. Wyatt didn't want to admit that he told Bill and Liam about this secret. So at the end, Rich and Wyatt are together in the office, and Rich is just like, come on, man, did you tell your dad, yes or no? And Wyatt ends up admitting that, yeah, he told Bill, he told Liam. Everybody knows. So Rich is a bit pissed, and he's like, why did you do that, man? And Wyatt said, because I want Rick out. And Rich is like, this is not the way to do it. Okay, I can handle Rick. And Wyatt's response was, wait, what? You can handle Rick? Really? What have you been doing? You're doing nothing right now. What are you doing? Rich, please tell me. What is the plan? You got no plan. Seriously, I'm a bit disappointed with Rich. I felt like he would be more aggressive. You change the way I saw this Rich is like tough. Really tough, rough, like he could be a mobster. When I looked at the actor, I was like, he's so manly, and I feel like he looks like to me like he could play a mobster. So I feel like if you took that kind of Rich, I expect him to do a little bit more than what he's doing right now, and I don't see much from Rich. Okay, he's talking. He's just talking, blah, 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 blah. Okay, move your mouth. Okay, you can do that. Everybody can talk. But I need you to do something. Actions. Like Bill Spencer. Okay, I need, like, look at Bill. Bill, he's doing something. He's ready to do something. Rich is just not about that life. He's just talking. And it's like, okay, thank you, but no, thanks. Please. So Rich is just like, okay, I'm going to go see Bill Spencer himself. That's what I'm gonna do. So then we get Bill and Katie. Okay, they're talking, and Katie feels like this is so unfair. Maya is a woman. We shouldn't publish the story. Yada yada yada. Bill Spencer's position is, excuse me. That's a good story. I can get Rick out like this. And seriously, Maya, she is with a high profile man, and she wanted the spotlight on herself, and that's what happens. Okay? Like, when you're a public figure, yeah, people want to know about your past, yeah. Okay? It's Maya's fault. So, my opinion on this. I am on Bill's side right here. I feel like Maya put herself in that position. She wanted to go out with Rick, a rich guy who is in the public eye. Okay? So, you're going out with a public figure. And not only that, you want to be a model, and not just a model, you want to be the lead model. And I'm going to go further than Bill and say, excuse me, you've been a nasty bitch. Okay, I'm sorry, you've been nasty. You got involved into Caroline's marriage, and I don't care. Maybe for Maya probably sees it as she didn't get into it, like Caroline destroyed her own marriage. But Maya decided to get into the mess. Okay, like she wanted to get in that mess, and that's what happens when you get into the conflict and you start talking. That's what happens. The spotlight is indeed on you. She wanted to be the lead model. She wanted to date the rich guy and she wanted to be nasty about it. And the fact that she schemed to get the company, so that means that people will try to take you down, to take Rick down, and to take you down, because they feel like, no, I want the control of the company. That's the way. Look at Rick and how he tried to get the company. No, wait, not how he tried, how he got the company. So he's making people mad already, and instead of trying to make peace, or instead of trying to be kind and nice to people, you were mean, a bitch, like you were awful to people. Okay, then not just when it comes to Forrester Creations, but at home. Okay, you got into you got in Rick's house, and you started feeling like you're the Lady Maya. You're Lady Maya. Okay, you're queen. And you're like, ooh, I'm hungry. Feed me. And you were feeling yourself. So, of course, people want to take you down. Okay? And when you know you have that kind of secret, that kind of corpse in your backyard, you be nice to people. You be kind. You're helpful. You're so nice that people don't want to hurt your feelings. Okay? So I feel like that's a bit Maya shouldn't. That's a bit Maya's fault. But I also feel like Bill should be careful. Okay, it's fine. You want to run this story, destroy Rick and Rick's image or whatever. But you have to think about your company's image. Okay, you have to be careful with the way you write. And the only thing you need to think about is your image, and if this is a good story to run, because you don't want any backlash or anything like that. So you need to be careful. But if you feel like this is a story that won't ruin you and your company, then do it. Okay, that's what you need to do. And Katie's saying that, oh my gosh, you need to think about Maya's life, and transgender people get attacked and stuff. I understand what she's saying, but at the same time, I feel like magazines, journalists, they don't really care about that. They don't look at this at all. I mean, if you think about, in real life, okay, I know, like, I really read all about the stars, and so I've heard about the Met Gala, okay, and we have a picture of Rita Ora with Jay-Z. Okay, we're not thinking about, oh wait, this could be damaging to Beyonce and Jay-Z. This could be like putting pressure or stress on Jay-Z and Beyonce's marriage. We're not thinking about, oh my God, if they divorce, it might be because of the media. It might be because all the paparazzis are after them and they don't get that time to be together, or maybe there's always a scandal with them, which might destroy their marriage or their family. We're not thinking about, oh my God, Blue Ivy, okay, her parents are not going to be together and she won't have the family. Like, we're not thinking like that, okay? Journalists don't really think about the consequences like that, okay? What if it was another secret? What if it was about Maya going to jail, okay? And let's say that we didn't know that Maya went to jail and blah, 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 okay? what if? Then they would have printed that. And it sucks. It still sucks for Maya because this was in the past, and that maybe stopped her from getting a new job because now everybody knows that she went to jail. Okay, we're not thinking like that. We're not thinking about the people's future or people's lives. We don't do that. So I'm still on Bill's side. Yeah, I'm still on Bill's side. Like he has a story. What he does is print stories. That's it. And especially in the magazines, they don't make the money that they're used to. So a good scandal, a good story like that, you gotta use it. You gotta print it. That's just it. And then we have like I said, Ridge coming in with Wyatt, and that's really funny because Wyatt is just like, Daddy, are you running the story? Excuse me, Wyatt? Not long ago, you were talking to Liam, like I think 2 episodes ago. You were no, maybe 4. I don't care. Not long ago, you were talking to Liam, and you were like, "Oh my God, we gotta print this. We have put this story on blogs and fashion magazines and this social media." You were ready to expose Maya, okay? Right after Nicole told you the secret. Okay, so why are you so surprised that your father would use that story? Especially when you told him that you were okay with using the story. Like, why are you doing? What was it? Maybe he was faking it. Maybe he said that because Ridge was there, or maybe he felt bad because of Nicole. But either way, it was just like, you don't make sense, Wyatt. Like, yeah, Liam was like the one telling Bill to not use that story, to not print it, to not put it on social media, to not. And you were the one, Wyatt, to be like, yeah, we could use that. Rick is gonna be out, so I felt like a little bit like, what are you talking about? And so Katie put her foot down and she said to Bill, no, you are not printing that story. This story is not gonna see the light of day. Okay, pull the plug. Okay, so I felt like Katie, I love that she has a backbone, but sometimes it's just too much. That is not your place. He is CEO. This is his company, and you are president, vice president. I don't know, one of these. So that's why sometimes it's not good to work with family members, because lines get crossed. I'm CEO. I make the decisions. You give me your opinion, and I make the decisions, like I said. Okay. But so to please Katie, Bill says, pull the plug, Justin. Pull the plug. So everybody feels like, okay, it's fine. Whew. Whew. No scandal. So Ridge goes back to Forrester Creations, and he's talking with Eric and Brooke. And Eric has the audacity to tell Ridge, oh, I know you and Bill are working together. Okay, you're probably working with Bill's dollar bill. Okay, I know. You're probably happy about this. I was just like, Eric, this is the one child that you need by your side. Okay, you don't want to piss him off, right? Because you don't know what he might. By the way, I wanted to know, how come they're not talking about Ridge wanting to leave? You know, but I guess they need Ridge, so they're not gonna talk about that. But fine. So yeah, Eric is accusing Ridge, and Ridge is like, no, I made sure that Bill was not gonna publish the story. Okay, that's what I did. And Eric is like, yeah, but still, we don't call Bill Dollar Bill for nothing, so I'm still scared. And then Rich says, well, Katie took a stand, so the story ain't coming out. And Brooke was just like, what? Katie knows? Katie knows. And Rich says, yeah, she knows, but she's not letting her nephew go down, so we don't have anything to worry about. And I was just thinking about this, and I was like, Katie, you knew that your husband was looking for, you know, secrets, skeletons here and there, okay? So you would be okay with your husband coming after Rick if it was just, you know, about the company, you know, nothing personal. So what if Rick was cooking the books, okay, like they originally thought? Huh? Like, what would happen then? Would you be okay with that, Katie? Because I'm thinking about it, and I'm just like, okay, what if Rick is cooking the books and stuff, then if it is made public, he could actually go to jail, right? I mean, no? I mean, I don't know about these things, but I'm thinking, yeah, you going to jail. There's consequences to that. Not just you losing your position, you not being on the CEO seat. Like, something's gonna happen. So I was just like, Katie, you can't just decide when things are, what is a good reason, what is a good secret, and what is not, and what is a good story, and what ain't. Like, no, if it's a story, it needs to be told, you know, especially in the business that Bill is in. I think he's like more about the gossip and stuff, so gossip is gossip. And yeah, I think entertainment, you really you gotta tell the secret. And Bill was so right when he said it's not even the fact that she's transgender, it's the fact that she hid it from everybody. Nobody knew. She kept it a secret. That's what makes it a scandal. That's what makes it juicy. And so yeah, Katie's not letting her nephew go down. That's what Rich says. And then Eric says, oh, well, thank you, Rich, for protecting Rick. And Rich was like, I ain't protecting Rick, I'm protecting the company. Rick deserves everything that he is getting. And I agree with Rich, you know. He deserves it. You can't be mean to people and not expect to try to take you down. You saw, you made sure that people would look at Maya like she's this, okay? And you did not know the woman at all. And I find it really funny that Maya and Rick are having this conversation about how they grew up. Excuse me? Rick, you didn't know how she grew up? You didn't know anything about her family? I was like so shocked. But you ready to marry her. You don't know anything about her. Okay. You're about to get a good surprise. Surprise. Good luck. Anyways, that was my review. I hope you liked it. If you did, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And feel free to share the video anywhere, Facebook, Twitter, I don't know, whatever you got. Share. Okay, so I have to say goodbye. I got to go. See you guys soon. Bye.